Non-league football is a system which is continuously improving in quality season upon season. Professional teams are able to survive below the Football League in the National League and some even in the National League North and South. Below that though, you find people who play exclusively part-time.
We train here twice a week on a Tuesday night and Thursday night, play games on a Saturday morning, well Saturday midday, 3 o'clock. The day in the life is just get up, go to work, go home and come to training.
More often than not, those who find themselves falling out of the professional game will look to use part-time football as a way to keep playing. Now more than ever, EFL clubs are looking to part-timers to come and make that jump up to the full-time game. And, with plenty of current Premier League stars coming through the semi-pro system, there's still that hope that they can become one of the 0.012% that make it at the very top of the English game. Conor Pye played in the academies at Morecambe and Sunderland up until his release from his pro contract this past summer. For someone venturing into the semi-pro system permanently for the first time, there are many factors in deciding who to play for.
Well, I think initially you've got to be real with yourself and that there is going to be a change. You know, going from Sunderland to Bury, obviously there's going to be some sort of reality check. And in terms of trying to pick a club, it's making sure you're getting that game time, because ultimately you can't progress without game time. I think more than anything, just make sure you're happy, because I don't think you can really play your best football unless you're happy. So I think prioritise your happiness and everything else will just take care of itself.
Conor's game time now comes at Bury FC, once Football League, now playing in the North West Counties Premier Division, the 9th tier of English football. Their average attendance is over 3,000 a game, and with a fan base likened to a club 5 or 6 divisions higher, it truly is a unique club for the level. On a match day, Bury are the closest thing to a professional club as you can get, something which Conor, at just 21, aspires to get back to.
I wouldn't feel a greater feeling than dropping down and then coming back into it. But I know what football's like, you know, sometimes it doesn't go the way you want it to go.
Conor hopes to follow in the path of someone like Tom Kersons, who, earlier this season, was playing part-time at Ilkeston Town. In January, after impressing in Step 3 of the non-league pyramid, he made a move to League 2 side Harrogate Town. Now he trains every day during the day.
It's a nice change. I'm not having to worry about, like you say, throwing some pasta down me and getting straight back out the door as soon as I get in. But you've got to focus on the details a little bit more. I like to think I lived my life right before I came here, but now it's crucial that you do the right things as often as possible. So it is a challenge, but that's why you do it.
Tom's challenge has changed. Once chasing a pro dream, he now has to fight to keep it.
There's definitely an internal pressure. You know, I'm not content just sitting around and watching. I want to be in the team, but the only person who's going to get me in the team is me. The reality is that I've got to train properly, and like you say, when I come off the bench, I've got to make an impact.
Ultimately, it is a graft. Think back to the Ahead of the Game event where this story started. Conor was one of these academy products last season. Dropping down to play regularly has put him in a good position to make the climb back.
It's great being involved at a Step 2 club or a National League club, but if you're on the bench every week, then nobody's going to see you play, so you can't kick on. Sometimes you have to take a hit to the ego, keep working hard, keep doing the extras, living your life right, and I think you'll reap the rewards.
These players have trained in a professional environment for the majority of their careers. Ultimately, it will be this professionalism which will help them make that desired return to full-time football and maybe becoming part of that 0.012% that make it in the Premier League.